I'm Jessie Rose. I work in the admissions office at Evolve, and I, at one point in time, was on a second chance contract. I don't have any family, really. My parents passed away when I was younger. So for like the longest time, I was trying to dig myself out myself, and for the longest time, I failed. I was kind of just defeated in a way. I knew that, all the mistakes I had made were finally catching up to me. I came back and I was just, there was something different about Evolve. It was just so much love and just something that I've never felt before, right? So, like I said, I didn't have a lot of family support. There's always people. I remember I would get so mad that people would be like, oh, my mom keeps calling me, or I'm like, man, I just wish I had somebody who fucking cared, or somebody who wanted to help me. You know what I mean? And then I met this guy and his now wife, and they kind of became like my, parents in a way, and they probably single-handedly saved my life. So I was at Evolve for probably a little bit over a month. I couldn't really tell you what happened. I just had a lot of reservations from the jump. Like, I knew that I was like, I'm gonna handle this legal stuff, and then I couldn't really tell you. I think that one of my old friends had messaged me, and I saw an opportunity, and I wasn't strong enough to stop the compulsion at that point. So while I was using during the relapse, it's not like I completely cut everyone off. Like, I was still calling my sponsor. Like, I knew what I was doing was wrong. I remember feeling like if I could just make it back to Evolve, that I was gonna be okay. Like, I knew that there were people there who cared enough and wanted to help me. So that's what I did. I think what made me stick this time was that, so for the longest time, it felt like, which seems really sad now, like, it felt like if I would have died, nobody would have cared. And it was like, for the first time in my life, I had these people who were surrounding me, and I was like, something just kind of hit me, and I was like, holy shit, like, this is affecting other people who care about me now. It felt like if something had happened to me, that these people would care. And I think that that's all that I really needed. I just needed I needed a fucking hug. I needed somebody to be like, hey, we got you. And that's what happened, for sure. If it wasn't for the Evolve house managers, I don't think I would be here today. I knew that I wanted to be around the people who were winners, if that makes sense. Not in like a corny way, but like, like they had jobs and they were, I still have not went to the gym, but they were going to the gym, and like they had different like the only thing I knew how to do was use, period. It's the only thought I ever had for the longest time. And I remember my house manager, like, it was touch and go for a while. Like, I woke up wanting to use every day. And I remember her telling me, she's like, one day you're going to be going to bed and you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't think about using at all today. And it's going to be a good feeling. And I remember, I think I had like maybe 10, 11 months clean, and that day finally came. And I remember calling her. I'd call her every month on the 23rd and be like, 8 months, 9 months. I still do that with her to this day. So I find like strong people and I cling to them. And that's really how I stuck around for so long. I found the strongest person in the room with the most recovery and clung to them. And I've been here ever since. It's going on 3 years now. Yeah, so, and now I have the opportunity, to use the same compassion that was given to me in my everyday life, because we have people who call all the time who just want that other chance, and you never know when someone's gonna get it. Like, maybe this is the time they get it. So that's always how I look at it. So any chance I get, I try and give it to the next person who comes through the office. Purposeful, meaningful, like I'm kind of like on the front lines, like, because I see people when they first come in, and then I get to see them transfer, and I get to see this huge transformation, pretty much from like start to finish. Definitely helps me in my recovery. Just when people come in, and I can almost see myself in them, you know, just broken, dead, and it's cool to watch the light come on.
Where would you be today without the second chance?
Without the second chance today, I would be dead, for sure, or in jail. Probably dead though. I was really out of control. And you know, if they weren't there to kind of reel me in and get me back on track, I don't see myself. I don't think I had it in me anymore to dig myself out. I think I was just done, and I needed some help, and that's what they did for me. They could have easily been like, no, she used in or around the house or whatever, but for some reason these people saw something in me, and thank God that they did, because I wouldn't be here without them.